Hello guys, so now I am finally a Convoy flashlight owner. My first impression wasn't really too good because it came in this white really simple box and it was squished from the shipping. But I think that is what Convoy is all about, cutting costs where you don't need to spend money and instead make a simple, high performance, good quality flashlight. So I got the new Convoy C8 Plus, and I believe the C8 Plus is the predecessor to the C8, and it got now better cooling, which is gonna get you better performance, longer run time, and you can also get a brighter flashlight since it's able to draw away more heat. My flashlight that I bought is coated in this really nice paint. It's a little bit brown grayish, and I think that sets it apart from a lot of other flashlights. And it also got this nice diamond pattern here, so you can get a really sturdy grip on it and it won't slip out of your hand even if you are a little bit wet. Overall, the quality seems to be really good and it's made out of aluminum alloy. So Convoy have been really popular among the flashlight modders, and it's also been popular because it's a cheap and affordable high quality flashlight, and you can also change out all of the parts, change LEDs, drivers and other body structure on these lights. So they are really easy to upgrade, and if something were to go bad, you can swap them out for a new part if you find them. In this one is flat and it's made to throw the light out as long as possible. And I have to say the reflector isn't too deep or wide, but for a flashlight at this size you will still have a nice throw. And you also got that Cree XPL diode with a D-dome top, and since this diode is such a small diode in this fairly big reflector, that is also gonna give you better throwing distance. The lens on it seems to be normal glass and it doesn't really have any coating on it, and I opted for the 6500 to 7000 Kelvin option, and you can get a lot of other Kelvin grades as well, but the higher Kelvin option that I got is the one that performs the most lumens, 1100. 1100 lumens doesn't maybe sound too much, but keep in mind these are real lumens and it's a really small diode, so you get a lot of throwing distance. So the threads and such feels very nice, and when you take it apart on the inside, you are first greeted with the backside of the driver. You see those longer springs, that is maybe a small problem. If you were to have the flashlight bounce around, you will hear the battery is not sitting too tight inside of the construction. It isn't really a problem, but it could have been solved another way. If you look at Inland, they got much smaller springs. And on the inside you find the 1865 battery. I'm using an unprotected LG cell, and you can use protected or unprotected batteries for this flashlight. And of course this flashlight doesn't have a charging port, so if you were to charge your flashlight on the go, you really have to get one of those rechargeable 18650 batteries to be able to charge it without a big charger. So I don't really like the user interface, but it's good that you can change out the mode that you want to have it on. I'm having it on mode 3, which is going to give me 100%, then I believe 50%, 10%, 1%, and then 0.1%. I've also switched out of the memory, so every time I push the button from the start, I go right to the top lumen 100% setting, and you can choose from a different settings to find the best one that suits you. It's a little bit tricky to set it up the first time, but if you have done it once and understand the instructions, it isn't too hard. So around 760 maximum lumens on the emulant, and then we have 180 at the hotspot with the Convoy.